Hello and welcome to Đồng Nai Radio and Television Station. Since the beginning of the year, the southern region has more than 56,000 cases of hospitalization due to dengue fever, of which severe cases account for nearly 3%. Ho Chi Minh City alone has 10 deaths, the highest in the country. Meanwhile, the overload of hospitals at all levels, the lack of medical supplies and treatment drugs are the top concerns at this time. Ho Chi Minh City currently has 4 hospitals at highest level to treat dengue fever for children. However, there is only one hospital which accepts both adults and children. It is the hospital for tropical diseases in Ho Chi Minh City. Currently, the number of patients has increased 4 times. Children's Hospital Number 1 is also at risk of drug shortage, especially the vasopressor drug dopamine, which is used in the treatment of dengue fever. Leaders of Ministry of Health have requested units to prepare for the treatment of dengue fever, urgently deploy plans to reduce the number of cases and limit deaths. The Ministry of Health has also allowed hospitals to find and replace with corresponding drugs capable of treating dengue. Yesterday, Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, Võ Tấn Đức, chaired a meeting with departments, branches and locality to hear report on disbursement of public investment capital in the first 6 months of 2022. According to the Department of Planning and Investment, in 2022, the total public investment capital in the province will be more than 13,500 billion VND. As of June the 24th, the total disbursed capital was more than 3,400 billion VND, reaching more than 25%. Especially up to now, there are up to 18 units and localities with a capital disbursement rate of 0%. The reason is that in September 2021, the Prime Minister assigned a medium-term public investment plan for a period of 2021 to 2025, which was quite late. Many projects have been implemented, but due to the high price of raw materials, the contractor works in moderation to reduce losses. Vice Chairman of Provincial People's Committee Võ Tấn Đức said that the disbursement rate of the new public investment capital is too low, with only 25%. He asked the investor to clearly define the schedule, route and specific time of each project, speeding up the construction progress. According to the General Statistics Office, international visitors to Vietnam in June this year reached more than 336,000 arrivals, up 36.8% over the previous month and 32.9 times higher than the same period last year. Generally, in the first 6 months of 2022, international visitors to Vietnam reached 602,000 arrivals, 6.8 times higher than the same period last year, but still down nearly 93% compared to the same period in 2019, the year there was no COVID-19 pandemic. In addition, tourism revenue in the first 6 months of 2022 increased by 94.4% over the same period last year due to the strong recovery of tourism activities, especially the boom of domestic tourism in the second quarter. Yesterday, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson said that Britain will not abandon Hong Kong and will do all it can to force China to comply with its commitment on democratic rights made 25 years ago when the sovereignty of the city was transferred to Beijing. According to the Prime Minister Johnson, China has not complied with its commitments to respect the one country, two system principle in Hong Kong set out in an agreement under which Britain returned its former colony to China in 1997. In a video posted on Twitter, Mr. Johnson shared, 25 years ago, we made a promise to Hong Kong and its people, and we still keep that promise. We will do all we can to force China to fulfill its commitment so that special zone is once again run by the people of Hong Kong for the people of Hong Kong. Ketanji Brown Jackson has been sworn in as a U.S. Supreme Court Justice, making her the first black woman on the nation's highest court. Ketanji Brown Jackson, 52 years old, became the 116th judge in the history of the U.S. Supreme Court, replacing the position of Judge Stephen Breyer, to whom she was an assistant. Mr. Breyer, 84 years old, had announced his retirement. Ketanji Brown Jackson was born in Washington, D.C. and graduated from Harvard Law School with a law degree. For the first time in history, the U.S. Supreme Court has 4 females. With the new position of Ms. Jackson, the number of more open-minded judges on the U.S. Supreme Court remains at 3, and the number of judges with conservative ones remain overwhelming at 6 judges. That's all we have for today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.